as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Lifted down the line in left. Andujar in foul ground. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Popped up. Sanchez has got it, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, just a 1 for 9. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Rosario is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 9 homers and 14 driven in. Left field and deep. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Sent on the ground out to second. Gonzalez is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So here's Cave to the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Nick Gordon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Hit to short. Torres has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
1-1 to count. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Into the box, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Grounded slowly to the left side. Gordon's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Here's Brett Gardner now. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To short. Gordon's got it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Miguel Sano. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here's Donaldson. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Rosario, 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
And when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. In now, Jake Cave, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Stanton, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Nick Gordon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Gordon, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A 2-run score. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle.
High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Splitter taken here. 2-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Pitch popped up. Garver has a play. And that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Looking to send him packing again. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
the catcher, number 8.
Striding in, Mitch Garver. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
A ball and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
And that misses 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Voigt playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line to the right side. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 side. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back in there. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Tyro Estrada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Odorizzi comes set. First pitch on the way. 2 out here and a runner at second. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
In there, 2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to now Brett Gardner. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Gonzalez is there, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-1 the count. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what...
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Jordan Montgomery is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Jordan Montgomery.
Up next for Minnesota, Nick Gordon. He flew out in his last at bat.
The shortstop, Nick.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting.
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Fouled off. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he takes strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Lifted in the air to center field. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it out.
In now, Luke Voigt. He swings and grounds it to short. Gonzalez for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The third baseman, Miguel.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. 0-1 the count. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Odorizzi looks in. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Sano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano, number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Cave. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Gardner comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Twins out. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He was a ground out victim last time up. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up in it.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ottavino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball 1. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Gio Urshela. He went deep last time up.
The designated hitter, number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. A wave and a miss made him reach. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Minnesota, the right fielder, Byron.
First pitch coming, here it is. Too low, 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
That's inside. 2-0. Severino has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Buxton over at second. Gordon on at first with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
1-1 the count now. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2-0 for the Twins left fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Kenta Maeda starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Giancarlo Stanton now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he takes ball 1. Maeda has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Their count now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Torres. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay. And he's safe.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Mike Ford. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 to him now. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Comes set and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over it.
There's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gonzalez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
2-2 the count. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Severino with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Gio Urshela, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gio Urshela is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Right side. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Coming to the plate now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as we check out the Twins leaderboard, you can see he currently sits 3rd on the ball club in that category. Standing in now, Nick Gordon. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
3-1 to him now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs and
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He signed a big 8-year deal recently, so he stands to be with this organization for quite a while. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hit back up the middle. Gordon gathers it in, and that's the 2nd out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left center, base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Look out, 1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Josh Donaldson digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the 7th.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Ford. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. The bouncer to the left side. Andujar fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Striding into the box, Alex Avila looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Dominguez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
That's wide, 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez is up with it, and that's out number 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting. Left fielder.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And it's 1-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Avila recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Mike Ford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. One and 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Ready with the 1-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the speedy Nick Gordon. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Pitch is popped up, and there's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Homer Bailey will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. First offering on its way. Miguel Andujar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Kyle Higashioka, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bailey gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the 7th inning, ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Here's the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Carl Edwards Jr. takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Fastball in there for a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he looks at a ball 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Jason Dominguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is right there, 1 down. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Buxton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Adam Ottavino gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hit in the air to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Popped him up. Urshela is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Gordon's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To the plate now, Mike Ford. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hard hit ball to second. Gonzalez is there. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the...
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. In now, Marwin Gonzalez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The set and the 1-1 pitch. The ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Garver is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. New York get their 20th home win this year. Luis Severino earns win number 7 on the season. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the first pitch to him. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say,
now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Yeah. Masahiro Tanaka gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
David Fletcher is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Gardner. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. He waits. Now the pitch. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday, presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game. fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs. A reminder, fans, that all games this season will be broadcast in Spanish on AM 1440 by the announcing team of Jason Villa and Luis Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And it's quickly 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That is 6. The designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, and it's gone.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
To third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Angels 3 and the Yankees nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line drive to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard, but foul. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. At the plate, Luke Voit. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. To 2-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still down 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Brian Goodwin. At the knees, strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues. And
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Just off the inside corner with the sinker ruled a ball. The 1-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on. And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Voit is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Two on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Andujar's got it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Pujols at third, Simmons at second, Rendon at first, 1 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The relay throw won't get him. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep into count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
Tommy La Stella is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Splitter, 2-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
No balls and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and for the second time. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Ground ball right side. And that's the first out. Ready now for L.A. Albert Pujols. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning as he tacks on to his total, currently third best on the Yankee ball club. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Giving chase is Goodwin. He's there and records the first out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside, 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
On to Stanton, but it'll be too late and they get just the 1. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. High and deep to left center field. Up and going back to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now an 8-1 game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Your attention, please.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just one run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 to him now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The designated hitter.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Miguel Andujar.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and 1 to count. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Down the first baseline. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. Line drive, base hit to right. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 1-0 the count. From the stretch.
No. Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he pops it up. Coming in is Goodwin, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
And that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
In the air to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Jaime Barria takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 down, runners at first and second. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Justin Upton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! Standing in now, Brian Goodwin. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for
it. Jordan Montgomery, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 47, Jordan.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the line.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-2.
Okay.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Low for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. High and deep to center field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The Yankees answer. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. Grounded back up the middle, and Mayhew's got it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Tommy La Stella will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Justin Upton now. Gloved by LeMahieu. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 1 down.
Now that
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get...
And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
Now back.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Justin Anderson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Torres will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Jason Castro will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-1. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Andujar arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Here's Albert now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So digging in now, Luke Voigt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, third base.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here's a fly ball well hit. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Green is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next. Justin Upton the next to hit. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. So far this season, Upton is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ryan Buchter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Buchter is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Fouled off. Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons is there. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Grounded to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Now the 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
An 11-7 final in this one. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Andres earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Masahiro Tanaka was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.